what does it do? It adds complexity. It's new, it's change, right? So a lot of employers were forced into most employers were forced into remote workforces um, at the start of COVID. Everyone had to work from home, so the ability to, hire and manage and retain and offboard employees when everybody's working remotely is a I mean, it's just different. It's not how things were done. So there's a lot of added compliance issues. There's a lot of added risks. How do you know your employees are working? How do you know they're logging in, spending all day doing their job? How do you know that they're focused? How do you know they're engaging with other employees? So the PEO really comes into place, one, by having the HIRS platform and technologies to manage locations, manage employees regardless of where they live. The PEO can help put in remote work policies. They can help put in a remote hiring strategy. So if you were in New York or New Jersey or California and all your employees were local, well, now that you're remote, maybe you can hire, you have access to the talent pool across the country. Maybe you can go get great talent in Wisconsin. And not only is the talent equal to or better, but the cost to hire someone in Wisconsin is less than LA or New York. So there's a lot of opportunities there with with having a remote workforce in multiple locations in multiple states. When you have to hire a new employee and they're in a state that you've never worked in, well, you have to spin up a lot of things at the state level and the local municipality level. The PEO can do that on your behalf. So rather than stopping what you're doing and focusing on that, you hand it off to the PEO. The PEO spins it up, and you're moving and hiring people in all states like it was nothing. So just the ability to get access to those resources, those tools, those expertise, the technology. Um, that's a huge benefit from a PEO. The addition of benefits comes into play. So does workers' compensation insurance. So, insurance is regional. The health insurance that you get for your New York employees is totally different than the health insurance you get for your California employees. The challenges of workers' comp in a state like, let's say, Tennessee, where I'm located, versus California, much different. Labor laws in California, much different. So having a PEO as a partner to say, hey, Mr. Employer, Miss Employer, we can help you make sure you're compliant in California and comply with all those regulations and the things that you need to be aligned with. We can help you do that as well as what you need to do in New York because it's different. And being able to have those tools and resources readily available to you is a huge, huge benefit. Again, I keep going back. It's like a cheat code for small employers. It's like playing a video game. So if you get a cheat code, it just allows you to do things much easier, much faster, much better. And the outcomes obviously are better as a result of that.